सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनत्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहे तेजस्विनी नावतीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहे. Ladies and gentlemen, may we all be protected, may we all be nourished, may we work together with great energy, may the divine power bless us with eternal peace and happiness. मैं एक बार पुनः स्वागत करना चाहूँगी हमारे अति विशेष अतिथियों का, चीफ गेस्ट सेक्रेटरी डीपी श्री संजीव कुमार सर, डिस्टिंग्विश गेस्ट AOM इंडियन एयरफोर्स एयर मार्शल CR मोहन सर AVSM VSM, डायरेक्टर जनरल PCNSI डॉक्टर चंद्रिका कौशिक मैम, DG आर्मी एविएशन लेफ्टिनेंट जनरल V नाम्बियार सर SM, ACNS एयर मटीरियल रियर एडमिरल अंशुमन चौहान सर, JS एरो श्री जयंत कुमार सर, MOD ऑफिशियल्स, डायरेक्टर जनरल एरोनॉटिकल क्वालिटी एश्योरेंस श्री संजय चावला सर, एडिशनल डायरेक्टर जनरल श्री SK कपूर सर, DGAQA ऑफिसर and veterans and our esteemed guests. With immense pleasure and joy, I once again welcome you all on DGAQA 71st Raising Day celebration. Now I would like to invite our guests on the dais. I humbly request Chief Guest, Secretary DP Shri Sanjeev Kumar Sir, esteemed guest AOM Indian Air Force Air Marshal CR Mohan Sir, AVSM VSM, Director General PCNSI Dr. Chandrika Kaushik Ma'am, DG Army Aviation Lieutenant General V Nambiar Sir SM, ACNS Air Material Rear Admiral Anshuman Chauhan Sir, to kindly take place on dais. Kindly welcome them. देवियों सजनों, आज ताली की गड़गड़ाहट संसद तक सुनाई देनी चाहिए, एक बार और हो जाए. धन्यवाद, धन्यवाद सर. The beauty and importance of this occasion has increased by many folds due to the gracious presence of our chief guest, Secretary DP, Shri Sanjeev Kumar sir. I would like to request DG sir, Shri Sanjay Chawla, to kindly welcome our guests with plant sapling, please. It's an honor to have as guest AOM Indian Air Force Air Marshal CR Mohan AVSM VSM sir. I would like to request DG sir to kindly welcome our guests with plant sapling. We are privileged to have our guest, outstanding scientist and Director General PCNSI Dr. Chandrika Kaushik ma'am. I would like to request DG sir to kindly welcome her with plant sapling. It's a blessing to have as guest DG Army Aviation Lieutenant General V Nambiar SM sir. I would like to request DG sir to kindly welcome our guest with plant sapling. It's our immense pleasure to have as a guest ACNS Air Material Rear Admiral Anshuman Chauhan sir. We welcome you sir. Thank you, sir. Deep Jyoti Prarambha, Deep Jyoti Janardhana. Deep Jyoti Prarambha, Deep Jyoti Janardhana. Deepon pe haratu papam, Deep Jyotir Namastute. Arthat, I fold my hands before the Lord, the maintainer of this creation, in the form of light. I adore this light, which destroys all pain resulting from omission and commission. No celebration can truly begin without our heartfelt gratitude towards the divine power symbolized by lighting of the lamp. I would humbly like to request our esteemed guest on dais and respected DG sir for lighting of the ceremonial lamp, please. धन्यवाद सर। धन्यवाद मैम। शुभ अवसर के शुभारंभ का ईश्वर स्तुति से प्रथम क्या सौभाग्य हो सकता है। मैं अब सरस्वती वंदना के लिए आमंत्रित करना चाहूँगी श्रीमती इंदु तंवर, श्रीमती ममता चौधरी, श्रीमती हर्षिता गुलानी, श्रीमती प्रियंका, श्रीमती निशा और कुमारी अंकिता को। अति उत्तम प्रस्तुति। जिंदगी का बहुमूल्य पल बन जाते हैं लम्हे, जिंदगी का बहुमूल्य पल बन जाते हैं लम्हे, जिंदगी का गुजरा हुआ कल बन जाते हैं लम्हे। जब कभी वक्त की कसौटी पर हम खरे उतर जाते हैं, अनूठे सफ़र का दिलचस्प अनुभव बन जाते हैं लम्हे। Ladies and gentlemen, we hereby bring today Lamho Ka Safar, a glimpse of journey of DGAQA in the form of short video. I request tech team for screening of the video, please.
An insight into the role and functions of DGAQA. Founded in 1954 under Defense Science Services, the Directorate General of Aeronautical Quality Assurance or DGAQA, erstwhile DTDP and Air, was set up as a part of Department of Defense Production and Supplies under Ministry of Defense. In the year 1979, the department was trifurcated into DRDS, DQAS and DAQAS. In the year 1996, department was renamed as DGAQA, Directorate General of Aeronautical Quality Assurance. Quality that surpasses most stringent standards, assurance for impeccable air power, and flight safety of military aviation stores, enabling superior, precise, and formidable air power to our armed forces for guarding land, sea, and aerospace of the nation. DGAQA is headed by Director General Shri Sanjay Chawla, who is assisted by 5 additional DGs heading different zones all across the country.
In the 20th century, the British Viceroy declared New Delhi as their national capital, and very appropriately, DGAQA headquarters is also located at New Delhi. The headquarters at New Delhi functions through 9 specialist cells and admin groups headed by directors. DGAQA is mainly governed by DDP Mass, DDPIL and other documents issued by various government-approved bodies. Approval of firm quality management system and technical standing orders are issued by DGAQA. Capital and revenue procurement is through DAP and DGM issued by the Ministry of Defense. The field establishments under DGAQA are spread all over the country at active locations under 5 zones. DGAQA is the lifeline of Indian military aviation. The department has moved from strength to strength, expanding its area of coverage in quality assurance of military avionics and aeronautical stores. The coverage ranges from military aircraft, accessories, aero engines, avionics systems, air armament stores, unmanned aerial vehicles, airborne and ground radars, and other ground support equipment. DGAQA also interact with the Indian Air Force, Naval Air Wing, Army Aviation, Indian Coast Guard. DGAQA providing coverage to defense PSUs, ordnance factories, DRDO labs, and private firms. DGAQA also interact with SAMILAC, Directorate of Standardization, DGQA and DGNAI. The complex quality assurance checks involve various stages of quality assurance, including kit clearance, in-process inspection at sub-assembly level, assembly, testing of avionic components, and eventually the final clearance of the aircraft. Office of the Additional Director General, North and Central Zone is located at Lucknow, the capital of Uttar Pradesh. ORDAQA Lucknow is established along with HAL Accessories Division Lucknow and provides quality assurance to most of the modern fighter and transport aircraft along with helicopters of Western origin, Russian origin and also indigenously developed aircraft like LCA and ALH being operated by the Indian Army, Indian Air Force, Navy and the Coast Guard. AQA Lucknow deals with most of the critical components of mechanical system, fuel system and instrument system of the aircraft. ORDAQA Kanpur is established at industrial capital of Uttar Pradesh along with HAL Transport Aircraft Division Kanpur and provides quality assurance coverage during repair and overhaul of Avro aircraft and unmanned aerial vehicle engines. It also covers manufacturing, repair and overhaul of complete Dornier 228 aircraft being operated by the Indian Air Force, Indian Navy and Coast Guard. DGAQA Kanpur provides QA coverage to the Ordnance Parachute Factory during manufacturing and testing of various types of parachutes for pilot and aircraft applications. DGAQA Pune is located at Ammunition Factory Khadki, Pune for providing quality assurance coverage for air armament stores and their related explosives at various ordnance factories and DRDO labs for power cartridges, pyro stores, canopy severance system, ejection mechanism and warheads for missiles, bombs and their fuses. DGAQA Ghaziabad provides quality assurance coverage for ground radars, ground and satellite communication equipment, network-centric system equipment, medium-range surface-to-air missile equipment, microwave systems and airborne stores. Once you decide to go for a military campaign, it must be pursued steadfastly. Unquote. Kautilya. Aeronautical Quality Assurance Wing at Ordnance Factory Khamaria is the largest field unit of DGAQA. It controls the quality assurance activities at 8 more air armament producing ordnance factories through its 8 detachments stationed at Ambajari, Andara, Chanda, Damdam, Itarsi, Jabalpur, Kanpur and Muradnagar. Office of the Additional Director General Koraput, located in the state of Odisha, deals with the quality assurance of aero engines and their components during manufacturing and overhaul. It also associates during indigenous development of raw materials, components and consumables for use on aero engines. DG Nasik Division, located at Ojhar, Nasik, Maharashtra, provides coverage to various platforms like Su-30 MKI manufacture and overhaul, advanced light helicopter, light combat aircraft, landing gear manufacture and overhaul, Mirage 2000 landing gear overhaul and MiG-21 overhaul is also carried out here. Finally, all the tools, testers and ground equipment for these platforms are also provided QA coverage. Office of the Additional Director General South Zone is located at Bengaluru. ADG South Zone controls all the 11 AQA regional offices located at Bengaluru and Hyderabad, along with the regional office located at Trichy. DGAQA Aircraft Division Bengaluru provides quality coverage for Western origin and indigenous aircraft like Hawk, Tejas, Jaguar, Lakshya and Kiran Mark II. DGAQA Overall Division provides quality assurance to various projects undertaken at HAL Overall Division, Accessories Division, MCSRDE, ARDC HAL, ASTE and Software Development Institute of the Indian Air Force. DGAQA LCA Series Production provides its vital contribution to the important national program of light combat aircraft Tejas, which is an Indian single-seater, single-jet engine, multi-role fighter aircraft designed by Aeronautical Development Agency and produced by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. DGAQA Helicopter Division provides quality assurance coverage to most of the modern helicopter fleets of India, be it the Advanced Light Helicopter, Light Utility Helicopter, Light Combat Helicopter or the old and vintage Cheetah and Chetak. DGAQA Maintenance, Repair and Overhaul Division provides quality coverage during the maintenance, repair and overhaul of all the helicopter platforms and their associated subsystems. DGAQA Aircraft Research and Design Center provides QA coverage during design and development of projects undertaken by ARDC,
HAL. ORDA QA Engine Division provides QA coverage during manufacture and overhaul of various aircraft engines of Jaguar, Advanced Light Helicopter, Light Combat Aircraft, Hawk, Dornier, Sea King, Kiran Mark II, Lakshya, Cheetah Chetak, and transport aircraft like Avro. Aviation Electronics Inspection, Specification and Documentation Authority, commonly known as ALISDA, is the designated documentation and training center for DGAQA officers and staff. ORDA-QA HAL, ORDA-QA GWNM, ORDA-QA Musca are located at Hyderabad. DGAQA has its presence in Hyderabad at HAL and Defense Research and Development Lab DRDL, where they provide support to avionic communication system, guided weapon systems, and Midhani projects.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the glorious journey of DGAQA, filled with many milestones and remarkable achievements. It is our extreme honor to mention that we are the proud organization which is the first workplace of Honorable former President and Bharat Ratna Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir. The journey of DGAQA reminds me of a story of a stonecutter who was assigned the task of removing massive boulder from the road. The stonecutter started striking the rock with his hammer, but no matter how hard he tried, the rock would not crack. Day after day, he continued his effort tirelessly. But on the 100th day, with a single blow of his hammer, the boulder splits into two. The people around him were amazed, thinking, "Wow, what a powerful strike." They also thought, how long it has taken by the stonecutter to practice such a strong blow. But the stonecutter knew better. He understood that it wasn't the final strike that had broke the boulder. It was the consistent effort he had put in every single day for the past 100 days. Each strike has weakened the stone, building up to the final moment when rock could no longer hold. This is the persistent story of DGAQA, where, very much like a stonecutter, we are working diligently every day to build something strong and lasting. Our consistent efforts has brought us closer to where we stand today, a leading organization in defense aeronautical quality assurance, built on the foundation of hard work and driven by the leadership of our DG Shri Sanjay Chawla sir, who firmly believes in strengthening of the organization's core value with a vision for excellence. I would humbly like to invite DG sir for inaugural address, please.
Sorry. Namaskar, very good afternoon and warm welcome to one and all. Respected Secretary Defense Protection, Shri Sanjeev Kumar Sarji, Air Marshal C.R. Mohan, AVSM, VSM, Air Officer Maintenance, Indian Air Force, Dr. Shrimati Chandrika Kaushik Madam, Director General DRDO, Lieutenant General V. Nambiar, SM, Director General Army Aviation, Rear Admiral Anshuman Chauhan, ACNS Air Material, GS Aero Shri Jayant Kumar ji, DGAQA veterans and officers from MOD, services, DRDO, key organizations, DPSUs, ladies and gentlemen. At the very outset, we express our sincere gratitude to Secretary DP sir for having accepted our invitation in spite of his prior commitments today. We are highly obliged, sir, with your presence here. Today, this is a momentous occasion, celebrating 71st Raising Day, that is the Sthapna Divas of our esteemed organization that came into existence way back on 31st August 1954 as DTDNP Air. that was Directorate of Technical Development and Production. So it's birthday in official sense for us today. Over the years, our organization has raised the working standards from inspection to quality control to quality assurance, and finally to quality management system, which is the modern approach. We moved from AFIO system way back in 1973 to AFQMS, incorporating the latest aerospace standards and best international practices in our basic guiding document, that is DGAQA AFQMS system. The next version is being inaugurated today. I'm extremely happy to state that with the wholehearted support of DGAQA fraternity and under continuous guidance of Ministry of Defense, Department of Defense Production and User Services, the organization as third-party independent QA agency has gained appreciation among various stakeholders in the field of military aviation, be it user services, Indian Air Force, Army Aviation, Naval Aviation, Indian Coast Guard Aviation, also DRDO labs, PSUs, Ordnance Factory DPSUs, and private sector. Our cost of providing quality assurance coverage is just 0.3% as against the global norms of 1 to 2%. Our GQA methodology is being now adopted by other contemporary organizations. As part of continual improvement, we have taken a number of initiatives towards improving the quality culture, empowering the industry, and ease of doing business. I will now share some of the recent initiatives which we have taken in the recent past. The very first one is our governing document, that is DDP Mass, which is like a Bible or Gita for all of us, for all the stakeholders in military aviation, has been revised after incorporating the suggestions from all the stakeholders and in line with the international documentation. Now it is renamed as IMAP 23, Indian Military Airworthiness Procedure, which is more simpler name. This was approved by Honorable Raksha Mantri ji, and this document is now available and is being implemented from this year itself. This version provides the next level of reforms, both in respect of airworthiness certification as also on the QA aspects. And we are sure that both users and producers shall be benefited with this issue. Now next, post-release of IMAP 23, DGAQA AFQMS 24 has been revised, aligning with this IMAP 23 with the provisions like simplified procedures and practices, including assessment checklist, separate provisions to cover fuel oil lubricant stores, extended validity of our approval to the industry, to name a few. This document will be released today. On materials front, a comprehensive study was undertaken by DGAQA with a number of reforms. A report was released by Honorable Raksha Mantri ji last DEF Expo. 5 initiatives towards faster certification have been taken for the benefit of design and development and production agencies. And this shall help in indigenization of critical aero materials on a faster rate. These initiatives include the requirement of 3 batches for certification is reduced to 1 batch initially for non-critical aero materials. Provision for time-bound issue of QTP and ATP documents by SEMILAC and DGAQA has been provisioned. Acceptance of materials on COC basis by main contractor, which was a demand from the main contractor since long. Certification based on pilot test batch on a lab scale model that can be scaled up later during production has been introduced. As also, now the development and certification of aero materials by SEMILAC and DGAQA, even without having formal supply orders, has been provisioned. Any firm can take development at its own without any formal orders, and this can be certified, and as and when the demand comes from the users or for export purpose, that can be supplied without wasting much of the time, as it takes a lot of time in certification of aero materials. Now I'm very happy that number of firms like PTC Lucknow, Sunflag Nagpur, Starwire, etc. are utilizing these new provisions for development of aero materials. Third-party inspection system for outsourced products by HAL has been implemented. Currently, 7 TPI bodies have been assessed and approved in the country. This is being utilized by HAL particularly for LCA project in a big way, and this is resulting in faster clearance of stores at their outsourced vendors. Now, C295 project, which is the first aircraft being manufactured by private sector in the country, that is Tata Aerospace with Airbus Spain. We have finalized our QAP on similar lines as is being done by our counterpart GQ agency, that is Dagam Spain. Now, we expect this project will provide edge to our aviation industry and with export potential as well. Number of firms of Tata at Bangalore and Hyderabad where components, sub-assemblies, main assemblies, airframe, rotables are being made, they all have been assessed, and their QC also have been approved as per the DGAQA FQMS system. I'm happy to see that when we interacted with Dagam Spain during the C295, they learned our methodology and they appreciated our working philosophy. In fact, we have been following these NATO guidelines and the UK, and that's why it was easier for us to give the approval to DGAQA, to the Airbus Spain, for the various factories in the country which they have set up. Coming to ordnance factories, post-corporatization of ordnance factories, a major review of quality control and QA stages have been carried out, wherein the QMS of ordnance factories were strengthened and brought at par with other peers like HAL and BEL. Accordingly, all the 15 factories which are handling military aviation stores, they were assessed and granted DGAQA AFQMS approval. With this, we are achieving the commonality of our working at all DPSUs so that our defense services get products of similar build standard. Towards expansion of Indian industry, DGAQA was entrusted to carry out capacity assessment and registration of private firms and test labs. This activity was earlier carried out by service headquarters as regards to registration of firms, and the test labs were being done by Semilec. So MOD entrusted us to carry out this activity, and as of now, about 107 firms and 18 test labs are having registration from DGAQA. Further, on request for Indian Air Force, a new category, that is authorized dealer and stockist of foreign OEM, has been introduced, and accordingly our SOP has been revised, and few of the firms have also got DGAQA approval as a foreign stockist, approved stockist. Now we are continuously supporting our defense services through proactive approach during various activities in indigenous design and development projects of national importance, with LCA, ALH, LUH, LCH, STT-40, AMCA, IMRH, etc. to name a few, as also indigenization, material substitution, life extension studies, IDEX, DTIS, MRGS projects of MOD. We are actively participating in all the activities for these new projects. On export front, now our products are finding their way in the world market, and DGAQA has provided in the past QA coverage and final clearance to export of Dornier aircraft and ALH for the HAL. Also, we are geared up for forthcoming orders for export of Akash and BrahMos missiles through MSQA. MOD have recently exempted the inspection charges, which range from 1 to 4% for export purpose. Now, with this, our industry shall be more competitive in getting export orders, and additionally, with our free QA coverage, it shall avoid need for PDI by foreign agencies in the country. We used to charge about up to 1% for the aircraft and 4% for the rotables, and this has been exempted. This is encouraging our Indian industry for export with a free coverage from the DGAQA as per the MOD directive. DGAQA is also in the process of having mutual recognition of GQA with other countries. As of now, we have international agreement with our counterpart in France. And now we are in dialogue with DCMA USA and DAGAM Spain for reciprocal QA arrangement. This will enable acceptance of our products to other foreign countries. DGAQA officers have been assisting NABL officers as observers during audit of labs related to military aviation industries, providing critical inputs. Now NABL has requested for regular involvement of DGAQA officers as part of NABL team, for which an MOU has been proposed by NABL. We shall shortly take up with MOD for this, and in fact NABL also suggested that our officers also will be trained along with NABL so as to give strength to them. This will also avoid repetition of the activities, and it will synchronize the lab testing in line with the national standards which NABL is following. On training front, last year we conducted around 42 courses, wherein about 300 DGAQA personnel were trained in different subjects and areas. Regarding ab initio training of Group A officers, which are recruited through UPSC Engineering Services exam, we have revived their training at Air Force Technical College, Bangalore. And for this, we are extremely thankful to Indian Air Force for sparing this prestigious institute for our young officers. The next course is going to start from 30th September. Now, towards expansion of DGAQA organization, and in order to give pan-India coverage, DGAQA added 8 new FEs in the recent past, namely Mamoon in Punjab and Misamari in Northeast to cover the Army aviation request for the helicopters they are operating there. We added Panchkula in BL, Hazratpur near Agra in UP, Kotdwar in Uttarakhand, in Bell, Kasargod in Kerala for HAL, Chennai and Tumkuru is the last for the helicopter factory which is coming up at Tumkuru. Further, MOD has now entrusted us for handling UAV flight test facilities, and for that new work centers at Tamil Nadu in Sulur, Sholavaram and Ulundurpet are likely to come up in near future. For this, MOD has already allocated land to DGAQA. These two bases at Sholavaram and Ulundurpet are the old runways during World War time which are not being used, and Government of India, Ministry of Defence decided to utilize these runways to repair them, upkeep them, use for UAV testing and MRO testing. And for that, DGAQA has been entrusted to handle these activity. This is first time, it's a new area. We are taking this challenge, and it's a good opportunity for all of us to work in this new area where there will be a ATC manning as well as manning all the flight testing at these two old runways. And Sulur already there is an Air Force base. We will be giving coverage for the MRO, for which land is being taken by the TNDIC, Tamil Nadu Defence Industrial Corridor, for the MRO activity. Now, as a new initiative, first time in our country, DGAQA along with CEMILAC drafted an Indian Military Airworthiness Bill towards giving higher level of autonomy to the industry and at the same time provisioning for monetary penalties as deterrent for avoiding any willful defaults. This thing is already available in Europe and in America, where a lot of delegation to industry is given. At the same time, there is a legal framework available to have any deterrence. Now, this bill has been drafted. I am very happy to state that this bill has been recently approved by Honorable Raksha Mantri ji, and now it has gone to Ministry of Law for inter-ministerial consultations. Post this, it shall be put up for approval of Honorable Cabinet and the Parliament. I brought few of the recent initiatives as a government quality assurance agency, but nevertheless, we are open to suggestions from all the stakeholders in our role and functioning. We are highly committed to the ambitious indigenization goals which have been set up by MOD in the various positive indigenization lists towards Atmanirbharta and achieving the highest quality standards through doing the right thing first time and every time. With these words, I once again thank Secretary DP sir and the distinguished guest. Thank you all. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for inspiring words and insights. Now, I would like to invite our next hostess, Ms. Akanksha Jain, on stage for proceeding further.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for joining us today. Today marks an important milestone for DGAQA as we unveil and release our latest version of AFQMS, that is, Approval of Firm and its Quality Management System. It is a governing document of DGAQA towards the quality assurance requirement for military aviation stores and adoption of best global practices in Indian defense industry. Keeping in line with government drive of Atmanirbharta and Make in India program, AFQMS has been necessitated due to rapid advancement and fast-moving technology conception in the field of quality assurance during design, development, production, overhaul, and maintenance of military aviation stores. This issue 3, 2024 is bringing next level of reforms in QA for ease of doing business for the Indian defense industries. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of those who contributed to the creation of this document. Special thanks to Director Aircraft and Aeromade, Shri A. Chandrasekharan sir and team, whose invaluable input and expertise have been instrumental in bringing this project into life. I would humbly draw your attention towards the screen, sir. I request tech team to kindly play the video. I request dignitaries to kindly pose for a photograph. Thank you all the dignitaries for that significant gesture. The AFQMS is now officially released and it will serve as our guiding light as we move forward. We are excited to announce the release of our quarterly technical magazine, Vaimaniki Darpan. This magazine is designed to explore the innovation technologies and to facilitate knowledge sharing. The release of Vaimaniki Darpan marks a significant step towards our mission to disseminate knowledge sharing and support ongoing professional development. We believe it will be an essential tool for those who seek for deepen their understanding. Special thanks to Director Tech Code Shri Rajesh Yadav sir and team to their dedication, creativity and effort. I request Tech team to kindly play the video please. I request all the dignitaries to kindly release the magazine, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the moment. Thank you so much. Moving forward, we are thrilled to announce the release of our much anticipated Rajbhasha Patrika Vaimaniki. This magazine represents not just our dedication to enrich our culture and linguistic heritage, but also our commitment to provide content to the readers. Vaimaniki is designed to showcase creative writing and skills. Special thanks to Director HR Shri S.K. Shukla sir and Assistant Director Shrimati Shushma Dhiman and team for their dedication, creativity and effort. I request Tech team to kindly play the video please. I request all the dignitaries to kindly release the magazine, please. I request to have a walk through photograph. Thank you so much, all the dignitaries. Moving forward, Rear Admiral Anshuman Chauhan sir graduated from National Defence Academy in December 1990. He underwent engineering degree course at INS Shivaji and graduated in June 1994. Sir was CSO at Headquarter Naval Aviation prior taking over the present appointment. Now, I would like to invite Sir to please speak on this occasion. Please, Sir. I request Ma'am to kindly escort the Sir.
Shri Sanjeev Kumar, Secretary Defense Production, Air Marshal C.R. Mohan, AOM, Lieutenant General Nambiar, DG Army Aviation, Dr. Chandrika Kaushik, Outstanding Scientist from DRDO, Shri Chawla, Director General Aeronautical Quality Assurance, distinguished members of the audience, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor for me to be present over here and represent the Navy on this 71st raising day of the Directorate General of Aeronautical Quality Assurance. About a week ago, I got a call from Shri Chawla inviting me to this occasion, and I most eagerly accepted the invitation. However, I did not know that I would like to have to pay for my lunch by delivering an address over here. But I'm thankful to him that he's kept it limited to 5 minutes so that I don't embarrass myself for too long. Considering the stature of the people who are going to follow me over here and speak on the subject, I don't think I'd like to take too much of your time, but I'll just give a little bit of insight on how we work along with the DGAQA. Navy has a small aviation arm of its own. We've got about 15 varieties of aircraft and about closing to about 300 aircraft in numbers. DGAQA is a very important part when it comes to indigenously manufactured, indigenously serviced, and indigenously repaired equipment which belongs to the aircraft. Some of it you would have seen it during the short film which was screened at the beginning of the show. The coverage which is provided by DGAQA to the various aircraft. The spread and reach of DGAQA is truly immense. I'm happy to see from the various movies which have been shown and the address given by the Director General that the expanse of DGAQA is only increasing. With the emphasis on self-reliance which the government has placed on us and which should be the part of our discourse going forward, I think we as the users and DGAQA as the quality assurer have no option but to put our shoulders to the wheel and take this effort towards self-reliance much further ahead as fast as we can. We as the users have a very important role to play in that. The quality assurers have an equally important role to play in that. During my interactions with many companies, during the various seminar and various events that are organized around the country, when I go and speak to many of them, the moment I say that I belong to the aviation side of the armed forces, I see a little hesitation on the part of them to step forward and try and partner up with us in our effort towards indigenization and self-reliance. When I speak to them, it's largely that they're a little afraid of us. They are worried about the stringent quality standards, the stringent implementation of quality standards. But I'm happy to say that in the last year, an effort to revise the DDP mass and the recent effort to revise the quality assurance procedures, I think will give them a lot of reassurance that the ecosystem of the country is changing and that they will be helped, their hands will be held, and we as the users and DGAQA and SEMALAC as the quality, the maintenance of the quality standards and the will help them to become part of this ecosystem. It's very important that not only the big players but even the smaller companies become part of our aviation ecosystem in this country. Only then can we expect to stand on our own 2 feet and manufacture, maintain and operate aircraft on our own. I'm sure that these efforts which have been ongoing for the last few years will bear fruit sooner rather than later. The revision of the DDP mass and the AFQMS, I think, are a step in the much needed steps, and I'm very happy to see that they have finally fructified. I would like to again congratulate the personnel and the staff of DGAQA on this very significant occasion. 71 years is a long time in the lifetime of an organization. It's conventionally understood that as you grow older, you become wiser. I'm sure we are much wiser than what we were a few years ago. And I expect that as we go along down this and the tide of time turns over, we'll continue to grow in our wisdom. And I wish DGAQA, all members of the DGAQA, their staff and the family, all the very best, and congratulations again on this 71st Raising Day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening and inspiring speech. Lieutenant General Vinode Nambiar, sir, SM, assumed the appointment of Director General and Colonel Commandant of Army Aviation on 1st August 2024. He is an alumnus of Kendriya Vidyalaya, ASC Center, Bangalore, and National Defense Academy, was commissioned into 72 Armed Regiment in June 1989. Sir has more than 400 hours of total service flying, including 500 hours of fixed wing flying. He has also been awarded with VCOAS Commendation Card and Sena Medal. I would like to call Sir to share his experience, please. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause.
Shri Sanjeev Kumar, Secretary DP, Air Marshal Mohan, Air Officer Maintenance, Dr. Chandrika Kaushik, Outstanding Scientist, Rear Admiral Anshuman, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. At the very outset, I'd like to thank Shri Sanjay Chawla, DGAQA, for inviting me and allowing me to participate in your 71st Raising Day. It's a pleasure to be amongst you and to be able to interact with you all. DGAQA has strived to live up to its motto, that is honoring excellence in quality assurance. While DGAQA focused on quality assurance and of aircraft and aero engine, over the years, as we have seen, the scope has expanded exponentially. And therefore, as far as Army aviation and military aviation in general is concerned, relevance of DGAQA in military aviation safety can never be understated. DGAQA has a crucial role to play in preventing accidents and ensuring safety of military personnel and equipment, being responsible for identifying and mitigating potential safety risks through rigorous training, testing, inspection and certification, developing and enforcing safety standards and procedures for military aviation, and maintenance, along with investigating accidents and incidents and the corrective actions thereof to prevent such incidents or accidents from taking place. Now, with the foreseeable future, what we see with rapid technical growth and advances in aerospace, both challenges and opportunities have emerged which would need to be addressed in a holistic manner. Therefore, we need to identify, develop, and integrate advanced digital tools for inspection, testing, and data analysis. This will not only help streamline the procedures, but also improve efficiency. With exponential growth in the field of artificial intelligence and machine learning, it is therefore essential that this potential is optimally harnessed for anomaly detection, quality forecasting, and formulation of predictive maintenance schedules. DGAQA has already alluded in his talk that we need to collaborate with international quality assurance and quality control organizations to share, learn, and adopt the best practices. This is especially essential in the aviation field, where we can participate in joint projects and initiatives to enhance interoperability and standardization, facilitate transfer of technology, and knowledge exchange with the foreign partners. DGAQA has a major role to play in the harmonious growth of defense aerospace industry in India. And as brought out, this would be done by hand-holding the indigenous players by providing specialized training in areas such as risk-based auditing, advanced inspection techniques, emerging quality standards, and even to the extent of sharing our own experiences and database. Considering the current geopolitical scenario, it is pertinent that due emphasis and priority be given to Atmanirbharta without compromising the quality standards. I am sanguine to the efforts taken by DGAQA towards Atmanirbharta, and I am sure all measures will be taken to ensure synergy between the user requirement and the OEM capability with an aim of becoming not only a local leader, but also a salient partner in the global supply chain. I urge DGAQA to undertake measures to integrate the users with a concerted focus towards a user-centric approach as a guiding beacon for all our interactions. A more robust and dynamic mechanism can be established which is able to seamlessly gather feedback and inputs from all stakeholders, including armed forces and our equipment manufacturers. These measures will help increase the satisfaction level and the state among all the stakeholders concerned. I would also request DGAQA to proactively evolve customized and tailored QA and QC solutions, which iteratively can be improved to meet this unique service-specific needs of the users as per their specific system and operational conditions. These proactive measures will surely stand the test of time and enhance user satisfaction. As we celebrate another year of DGAQA's dedicated service to the nation, I, on behalf of the entire Army Aviation fraternity, wish you all a very bright success for the future, where by your dedication and commitment, you will continue to uphold and promote the highest standards of quality assurance, which will be the cornerstone of self-reliance for the nation in military aviation. We pray to the Almighty to shower His grace and bless you all and your families with all the success in times to come. Thank you so much for having us. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. Srimati Dr. Chandrika Kaushik ma'am, outstanding scientist and Director General, Production, Coordination and Service Interaction, steers 5 corporate verticals in DRDO. The Armed Force Interaction, Industry, Service and Technology Management, International Cooperation, Internal Security Technology Requirement, and Quality, Reliability and Safety. A graduate in Computer Science from Delhi University, she has done her master's in the same field from DAVV Indore and also has an MBA from FMS Delhi University. Now I would like to invite Madam to share her experience, please.
Shri Sanjeev Kumar, Secretary Defense Production, Shri Sanjay Chawla, DGAQA, Air Marshal CR Mohan, AVSM, VSM, Air Officer Maintenance, Lieutenant General Nambiar, SM, DG Army Aviation, Rear Admiral Chauhan, ACNS Air Material, Shri Jayant, JS Aero, officers from DGQA, DPSUs, other agencies, DGAQA veterans, family members of the DGAQA family who are present here amongst us today, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a great honor for me to be here to participate and be a part of your 71st DGAQA Raising Day. This day is not just a reminder of the day when DGAQA was founded, but also a celebration of the journey that we have all gone through, the collective achievements along with DRDO, recollection of the significant milestones that we have covered, we have reached together towards building the operational capability of the armed forces. DGAQA is the regulatory authority for quality assurance and final acceptance of the military aircrafts, aero engines, airborne systems, avionics, armaments, allied ground systems, and missiles, and they participate not only in the file and clearance, but right from the development phase, during the development, production, and throughout the life cycle. The primary role being providing the QA coverage during various phases and upgradation to assure that the same meets the user's expectation. DGAQA has been the parent organization which has given birth to MSQA, SSQAG, and being a nodal agency for the missile systems quality assurance under the IGMDP program, it controls the functionality and also gives administrative coverage to the Strategic Systems Quality Assurance Group, which is responsible for ensuring capability in the strategic domain. DGAQA officers have played a key role in the formulation of QA documents, providing timely QA coverage, and providing important technical inputs towards successful completion of various design and development programs of DRDO in the area of aeronautics, missiles, airborne bombs, other systems. And I am proud to witness this growth and the success achieved during the last decade in the various missile projects with the combined effort of all stakeholders. Together, the DGAQA people have worked with the DRDO fraternity as a team, and this has led to the timely completion of various projects leading to their successful induction, like BrahMos, Astra, which is the BVR, MRSAM, LRSAM, LCA Tejas, and other EW systems. And now they are not only providing coverage to the traditional projects where the DPSUs were the industry partners. The new projects wherein the private sector is working with the DRDO labs in the development cum production partner model, the DGAQA is providing support to these private sector industries also for providing the necessary QA coverage. With the successful induction of these missile systems, other weapons, various kind of bombs, radars, EW systems, avionics, indigenous platforms in the arsenal of the services, the operational preparedness of our armed forces has been greatly enhanced, and together we are making the giant leap towards achieving self-reliance in defense sector. Today we stand on the threshold of a new chapter, and it is important to set our vision for the future. The world around us is changing rapidly. We are all aware of the geopolitical situation around us, and with this, we have new opportunities and new challenges. We must be ready to adapt, innovate, and ensure provision of world-class quality assurance systems. We have to adopt the newer practices and pave way for our industries to provide and produce the air systems and airborne systems meeting the international quality requirements. And today, with the country's target of complete self-reliance and the government's complete commitment on equipping our armed forces with indigenous systems, the responsibility on all the constituents who are responsible for bringing forth this capability has multiplied manyfold. DRDO, CEMILAC, DGAQA, along with the industrial ecosystems comprising of both the public sector undertakings and the private sector industry partners, are together now will be implementing the Indian Military Airworthiness Practice, IMAP 23, that was shown in the video. The regulations, forms, formats and line, along with the international guidelines has been released, and this will help all stakeholders to converge together to follow the quality practices. As was brought out, we are in the process of mutual recognition with international airworthiness, certification, and the quality assurance agencies to ensure that the export requirement of indigenously produced air systems and airborne stores are met without going for 2 times the quality assurance, one in the country and one outside. So the mutual recognition will ensure that once a product has been cleared in the country, it need not be certified or qualified in the other country. DGQA has updated their AFM QMS process to delegate the quality assurance activities to industries for meeting the self-certification requirements to ensure defense production without compromising on quality of the items produced. This is indeed a timely step. The kind of multiple efforts that are required towards production, everyone will have to contribute towards it. And if industry is in a position to say that we are good enough to certify, qualify, government is only too willing to give the responsibility to them, of course, with the necessary checks and balances. And this system has also been implemented in DRDO, and I'm happy to note that wherever it has been implemented in labs like CABS, RCI, and GTRE, the quality setup and the quality management system has seen phenomenal improvement. It is also heartening to note that DGAQA has continuously refined its certification processes and is upgrading its test facilities to keep pace with the technological advances to ensure that the highest quality standards are met at all times and to facilitate the Indian industry with provision of all possible test facilities. Today is a day where we commit to maintain the high standards of excellence that have been the hallmark of DGAQA. Let us continue to push the boundaries, embrace new ideas towards ensuring quality assurance, ensuring the design validation testing of air systems and airborne stores, and strive for greatness in everything that we do. I urge each one of you to renew your commitment to our shared goals and values for meeting the high standard of quality requirements. And on behalf of DRDO, I commit that we will work together with renewed vigor and enthusiasm as we celebrate DGAQA Raising Day. We acknowledge that every day is an opportunity to build on success, our combined success, and move closer to the combined vision that we share. I would like to thank all of you for your dedication, your passion, and your unwavering support to the indigenous systems quality evaluation processes. Together, we will continue to achieve greater heights and make our organizations reach the zenith of success. I once again extend my best wishes and greetings to all DGAQA officers and employees, and greetings to their families on this momentous occasion. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Air Marshal C.R. Mohan sir, AVSM, VSM, was commissioned as an aeronautical engineer in Indian Air Force in August 1986. Sir is an alumnus of College of Defense Management, Experimental Flight Test School, IIT Mumbai, and Tyagaraja College of Engineering, Madurai. Sir was conferred Presidential Award of Vishishta Seva Medal in 2014 and Ati Vishishta Seva Medal in 2022. Now I would like to invite Sir to share his experience.
Good afternoon, everyone. Secretary DP, DG Aeronautical Quality Assurance, distinguished guests on stage, families of DGAQA, and now I know that veterans of DGAQA are also here, members from the defense production community. I wish all of you a very, very happy 71st Raising Day. I cannot but think about how DGAQA and the Air Force are so closely linked. The first defense production agency in the country was the Indian Air Force. In 1932, when we formed the Air Force, we know that unless there is an engineering foundation for the Air Force will never be independent. There were 5 engineers who left their plum jobs in Railways, which was the main employer of engineers those days, and joined the Air Force as sepoys. They left salaries of 250 rupees and joined the Air Force for 12 rupees a month. And they built the engineering foundation of the Air Force. The Air Force produced the Avros at Kanpur, and the place where we produced the Avros is the place where today's HAL's Transport Aircraft Division is. When independence happened, Americans left behind 41 liberators on the tarmac in Kanpur by breaking them with cement blocks. The aircraft were being overhauled at Bangalore. The Air Force literally recovered 19 of these aircraft, flew them to Bangalore, pulled out every technician who had retired from the aircraft company which was overhauling that, and formed HAL. HAL was at that moment making railway bogies. And today, that is where BEML is making its railway bogies today. So we've learned it the hard way. DGAQA, Mr. Chawla was just telling me, formed out of the Air Force. And AVM Harjinder Singh was one of the original Hawaii sepoys, was one of the directors of DGAQA. So Mr. Chawla passed out of Air Force Technical College, which was formed in 1949, where I passed out from in 1986. He passed out in 1992. And I'm so glad that in the penultimate year of his service, he has brought DGAQA back to Air Force Technical College. Welcome back home, should I say. Today we are, there's so much of aeronautical production happening in India, which is outside the purview of DGAQA. There's so much of engine parts manufacturing, which I visited some companies of GE, Rolls-Royce. All of them have set up companies to produce civil engine parts. These factories are robotic factories. They are factories into which the instructions for manufacture come directly from the OEMs. And the factories, what they produce, the measurement is done by the same machine, and it uploads the measurement to the quality system, and an automated quality system clears that part. So this is the new industry system, and I have already had long conversations with Mr. Chawla that our defense production agency, our largest contributor to the Air Force, is HAL. And HAL, in the form of modernization, can become a factory like that, and DGAQA can stop focusing on inspections and start focusing on quality assurance by modernizing the whole factory. I would like to see the day when the entire world queues up in India to buy the LCA or the ALH or the LUH and so on. To do that, we have to design for quality. And I would imagine that in the future years, DGAQA and CEMILAC will play a much closer embrace to make sure that there is design for quality and the quality is assured. Today, we are all experimenting with the LCA, and the LCA has new problems almost every week, right? We in the Air Force, we call it as a seasonal, the LCA season. What's the season in LCA now? So we are thinking of setting up a concurrent engineering facility in Sulur, where we can actually improve the maintainability of the LCA. We got the Mirages in 1986. It's a no-tool DI. Most of the panels can be opened by just a hand. Most components can be removed without removing any other component, and the engine change is just 3 hours. The LCA doesn't meet it even today. So we all can make the LCA a much, much better platform, the ALH a much better platform, and LCH a much better platform, so that the world queues up for these aircraft. I think we all together can achieve this. All that I want to say at the end is to wish DGAQA the very best in the future and congratulate each one of you on your raising day. Thank you, Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for letting us travel through towards the companionship of Air Force and DGAQA. Moving forward, DGAQA Commendation Award and Accolade reserved for individuals who have demonstrated exceptional performance and unwavering commitment in their role. I would like to request to Chief Guest Sir to kindly come forward to present a commendation awards to the officers. Please join me in extending a warm round of applause as we invite our officers to the stage. I would like to call upon stage Shri Rajesh Yadav Sir, Director Tech Cod.
प्रीलोडेड गानों
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to call upon stage Shri Naveen Kumar, Deputy Director, Admin Group. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to call upon stage Srimati Umesh Kumar, Deputy Director, SSQAG. Congratulations, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Now I would like to call upon stage Dr. Nayush Sharma, SSAG Tech Cod Group. Let's have a big round of applause. Now I would like to call upon stage Srimati Harshita Golani, PA, DG Secretariat. Let's have a big round of applause for the ma'am. Thank you so much, sir, ma'am. Now, I would like to call upon stage Warrant Officer V. Murali Krishna, GSC and IT Group. Please, sir. Let's have a big round of applause. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to call upon stage Srimati Indu Tawar, JTO Armament Group. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Moving forward, now I would like to request sir to again present a certificate of appreciation rewarded by Directorate of Standardization, Department of Defense Production to our officer. I would like to call upon stage Shri Mukesh Chand Meena sir, Deputy Director. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to call upon stage Shri Nandlal Chaudhary sir, Assistant Director. Please have a big round of applause for the sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. Please be seated. Thank you, sir. Congratulations, awardees. Your dedication and hard work are truly inspiring, and we are grateful for your exceptional contribution. Now, We are eager to hear from our chief guest, sir. Shri Sanjeev Kumar, an IS of 1993 batch, Maharashtra cadre, holds bachelor degree in Electronics and Communication Engineering from University of Roorkee and master degree in Communication Engineering from IIT Kanpur. Sir holds master's degree in Financial Management from Jamnalal Bajaj Institute of Management Studies, Mumbai University. Prior to joining as Secretary DP, he worked as Chairman Airport Authority of India under Ministry of Civil Aviation. Please join me in giving a round of applause to the sir.
Good noon to everybody, my fellow dignitaries on the dais, Air Marshal C.R. Mohan, AVSM, VSM, Dr. Srimati Chandra Kaushik, outstanding scientist from DRDO, Lieutenant General V. Nambiar, DG Army Aviation, Rear Admiral Anshuman Chauhan, ACNS Air Material, DG of DGAQA, my fellow colleague from Ministry, Sri Jayant, all officers of DGAQA and other stakeholders, their family members and veterans. This is my privilege to be with you today. In fact, this is my first program, let's say first participation outside ministry office in this present assignment. As many of you would be aware, I just joined 8 to 10 days ago. So in that way, I'm the least knowledgeable person of this sector in this hall. So I consider it your magnanimity to give me this occasion to be with you and allow me to deliver a keynote address. Dear friends, at the outset, I congratulate you all on the occasion of 71st Raising Day of DGAQA. It gives me immense pleasure to be part of the celebration on this proud moment for DGAQA family. We understand the role of an agency which is entrusted with quality assurance, and my fellow dignitaries on the dais in their speech alluded on that. And I'm thankful to all of them to educate me. Mr. Mohan gave a very interesting brief history. In any sector, confidence on the reliability of product is vital for consumers, and in this sector, reliability of equipment for the armed force to successfully plan and carry out their operations is very, very important. Hence, the quality assurance, right from design, development and production, and then maintenance of those military equipment is of utmost importance to all of us, especially to my department, that is Department of Defense Production. Quality assurance agencies have this important mandate of assuring the quality and reliability of equipments, and in this case, military equipment delivered by production agencies to our armed force. Their role become of an agency, of a partner who provide trust to the purchaser, to the consumer. It's like an umpire, probably much more than an umpire. And the third party intermediary, I'm not readily able to find a good word. It's like blindly will trust in you. That type of emotions comes in the eyes of consumer, and in this case our military personnels. Whatever has been assured by the assuring agencies is blindly believed by our armed forces and used by them in the toughest of the time. Therefore, their role become hugely important. I'm glad to know that contribution of DGAQA in the assurance of quality of military aviation systems, airborne stores, and associated ground support system over last 70 years has been commendable. Since 1954, DGAQA has been assuring the quality of aeronautical products right from design, development, production, and maintenance stages. This essentially includes working closely with the designer of equipments, manufacturers, suppliers, and various other stakeholders involved in final delivery of the product. DGAQA plays a very crucial role in ensuring that the needs of our service are met with high quality and reliable products. I have been told that AFQMS model of quality assurance through approval of a firm and its quality management system developed and implemented by DGAQA is highly efficient and effective way of regulating the quality assurance of military aviation system, which delegate maximum possible inspection and testing stages to the industry, and at the same time provides for supervision of safety critical QA stages by the regulatory authority. Mr. Mohan, in his brief speech, spoke about quality in design and also quality manufacturing assured by manufacturer by automatic process. So I gather that we also need to learn from industry peers in world and adapt the processes, the systems adopted by them. Certainly we all, with support of each other, would graduate in that direction. And as the objective of Honorable Prime Minister is that we will manufacture for the world, we will move in that direction by assuring the best possible quality to our products. In this regard, DGAQA is keeping pace with the best global practices and has over a period upgraded its working form, inspection to quality control to quality assurance, and now to quality management system approach. Though all these three paradigms ultimately aim to result into the best possible quality to the product, but they differ in their fundamentals vastly and require responsibilities, varied level of responsibilities to be taken by different stakeholders. I'm sure under the able leadership of industry leader, both in our armed forces and also in manufacturers like DPSUs and private industries and the DGAQA, we will move in that direction wholeheartedly. With the government policy of Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat, the role and participation of private sector is increasing in design, development, and production of military aircraft and stores. And as I just said, the intention of government is to increase their role further. So we need to develop systems which will enable them also to compete effectively and contribute in our military preparedness, not only of our country, but also help in exporting their products to the entire world, if not entire world initially, but at least neighboring countries and the countries which require our stores. I must appreciate the efforts undertaken by DGAQA to upgrade from its DPSU-centric approach to the enabling regulatory approach to handhold and encourage the private sector industry. Towards this, DGAQA has made the provision of self-approval during test and evaluation of non-critical stage in ab initio D&D project, enhanced digitalization of test reporting process, and constitution of joint test and evaluation team to fast-track D&D and manufacturing activities. I'm sure we'll continue to make further progress in that direction. Our DGAQA agency would become more and more technology-driven, more and more quality-focused. Instead of numbers, instead of physical inspections, increased number of physical inspection, we will design quality assurance system which rely mostly on the quality assurance at the design stage and the manufacturing stage, which is automatically verified, collected, and quality assurance is done through management system approach rather than testing them or getting those things done under our eyes and ears. With the government thrust on opening up a defense manufacturing for private sector, spread of work center all throughout country is imminent. DGQA need to come up with suitable measures and methodology to oversee and regulate the quality assurance of these work centers. I'm sure DGAQA would rise to the occasion and will provide the required leadership in that direction. Quality rating maturity model developed by DGAQA, I've been told is under trial at various HL division, seems to be a step in the right direction. Further efforts to have mutual recognition of GQA of other countries, schemes of approval of TPI agencies, efforts towards cooperation between DGAQA and NABL for approval of test labs would help in refining the quality assurance process of DGAQA. I've been told that additional responsibility has been given to DGAQA to handle UAV test facility at Sulur, Sholavaram, and Ulandarpet. I'm sure that with the expertise available and motivation available with DGAQA would be able to smoothly handle establishment of these futuristic test facilities, which shall provide an impetus to the industry coming forward to venture into UAV production in the country. I come from, right now, my earlier assignment was in civil aviation. So we were under the regulatory control of DGCA. So the only thing which I learned in my tenure of 3.5 years as Chairman Airport Authority of India was that we need to ensure independence of the regulator, we need to respect regulator, and we need to strengthen the regulator. And I believe the same paradigm would be applied here also with certain changes, because role of both regulators are different, a lot different, but essential characteristics remain same. So we aim to do that. I assure on the behalf of Ministry that we will keep on strengthening DGAQA in the manner in which it required. We will request you to upgrade your skills, upgrade your work procedures, upgrade your paradigms, adopt and develop those paradigms which can help our armed forces to get the best quality material possible, and also our manufacturing establishment to provide those material without any hindrance, without much compliance cost. It is always said that quality is costly, but many of us who knows say that quality is not costly if something is not made with quality, that is very, very costly. At the end, I once again express my happiness and also indebtedness to all of you. Mr. Chawla DG, for giving me this opportunity to be with you today. And let me once again congratulate DGAQA fraternity, their families, and wish them continual success in their future endeavors. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening and inspiring speech. आज के दिन की यादों को हमेशा के लिए संजोने के लिए I would like to request DGAQA Shri Sanjay Chawla sir to present a token of remembrance to Chief Guest Secretary DP Shri Sanjeev Kumar sir. Momento, please. Let's have a big round of applause for the sir. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to request DG sir to present a token of remembrance to AOM, Indian Air Force, Air Marshal, CR Mohan, AVSM, VSM sir. Thank you, sir, for coming. Now, I would like to request sir to present a token of remembrance to Director General PCNSI, Dr. Chandrika Kaushik madam. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for coming. Thank you so much. Now I would like to request DG sir to present a token of remembrance to DG Army Aviation Lieutenant General V. Nambiar sir, SM. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Now, I request sir to present a token of remembrance to ACNS Air Material Rear Admiral Anshuman Chauhan, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. DG, sir, thank you so much. I request all the dignitaries to kindly pose for a group photograph. It is a moment, everyone. यहाँ उपस्थित काफ़ी बड़े दिग्गज हमारे सामने मौजूद हैं डिफेंस मिनिस्ट्री के. I would like to request everyone to have a big round of applause for all the dignitaries present here. ये मोमेंट DGAQA परिवार के लिए एक बहुत बड़ा मोमेंट है. ये हमने पहली बार देखा है और हम आशा करेंगे कि हर साल इस मोमेंट को देख पाएं. Thank you so much. Thank you all the dignitaries. Thank you so much. I request all the dignitaries to kindly take their respective seat in the front row. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Now I request helping hands to clear the stage as we are moving towards the cultural event. Kindly help us in clearing the stage. I request all the helping hands to clear the stage, please. DGAQA परिवार का स्थापना दिवस आया है. 71 वर्षों के लंबे सफर में हमने बहुत नाम कमाया है. लक्ष्य साधकर सदा हम मंजिल तक बढ़ जाते हैं. उन्नत विचार सक्रियता से नवकीर्तिमान बनाते हैं. सशस्त्र बलवान राष्ट्र का ध्वज हमने फहराया है. DGAQA परिवार का स्थापना दिवस आया है. जल थल हो या नभ के उपकरण हमने कुशल तत्पर योगदान निभाया है. राडार, एयरबोर्न, मिसाइल का कर सफल निरीक्षण देश की सुरक्षा का दायित्व हमने निभाया है. DGAQA परिवार का स्थापना दिवस आया है. थैंक यू सो मच लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन. नाउ Thank you so much, all the helping hands. मूविंग फॉरवर्ड, हमारा भारत देश संस्कृतियों का देश माना जाता है। यहाँ नृत्य की विविध शैली पाई जाती हैं। आपको इन्हीं रंगों की ओर ले जाने, अनेकता में एकता का परचम लहराने हमारे बीच प्रस्तुत करने जा रही हैं श्रीमती सुरशि भट्टाचार्य एंड ग्रुप। शी इज़ एन national scholar from Ministry of Culture and awarded by Sangeet Natak Academy. She has proudly represented India in more than 26 countries. To accompany her, we have Ritika Sethi, Sangeeta Vishwas, Anusha Chaudhary, Arpita Deboshri, Kivi Kachwa, Garima Pedharkar. Please group, kindly come to the stage, please.
Namaskar. Indian culture is the way of life of the millions of people that live in India. It includes India's customs, religions, dancing forms, music, and food. Indian culture is well known worldwide for its rich cultural legacy, historic landmarks, and vibrant festivals. India's rich, vibrant culture is our identity as a nation. Be it religion, art, traditions, humanistic discipline, or intellectual achievements. They need to make us an upscale, colorful, and diverse nation. Today's performance based on 3 different styles from different region and with different languages too. But still, how beautifully they are showing their togetherness. Or we can say unity in the diversity. We will be presenting Odissi from Odisha, Bharatanatyam from South India, and Kathak based on North Indian style. Let's witness the unity in the diversity, or better we can say, Mile Sur Mera Tumhara.
साजन फूल गुलाब रो सूंघू घड़ी घड़ी हो जी केसरिया बालम आवोने पधारो मारे देश रे पधारो मारे देश रे पधारो मारे देश रे मारू थारा देश में निपजे दीन रतन एक ढोला एक मरमन तीजो कसुमन रंग रे हो जी केसरिया बालम आओने पधारो मारे देश रे पधारो मारे देश रे पधारो मारे देश ताक झेणु ताक झेणु तादीम तादीम झेण कडतक
Gama pa gama pa gama gama da pa 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 da ni da 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 ni sa ni 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 sa re sa 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 gama pa gama pa gama gama da pa 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 da ni da 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 ni sa ni 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 sa re sa 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 gama da pa 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 da ni da 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 ni sa ni 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 sa re sa 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 ga re ma ga ni sa ni da ni pa da ni ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga ni da pa ma ga ni da pa ma ga re sa ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re tari jom tari jom tari jom tari je tari jom tari jom tari jom tari jom tari je tajam tajam tarita chena tajam tajam tarita chena tajam tajam tarita chena kukundari tajenam tajam tajam tarita chena tajam tajam tarita chena tajam tajam tarita chena kukundari tajenam tajam tajam kirtaki tajam tajam kirtaki tajam tajam kirtaki takundari tajenam tajam tajam kirtaki tajam tajam kirtaki tajam tajam kirtaki takundari tajenam palanga tagodevu takundari tajenam palanga tagodevu takundari tajenam okra kirtaki na kirtaki tari kirta tajenam okra kirtaki na kirtaki tari kirta tajenam kirtaki jam kirtaki jam jam kirtaki jam kirtaki jam jam kirtaki jam kirtaki jam tari jam tari jam tari jam tari jam tari jam tari
Takite dikite da, takite dikite da, da da.
Namastestu Vishveshwar Trambkesh Gangadhara. Namastestu Vishveshwar Trambkesh Gangadhara. Nandikesh Bhalchandra He Pashupate. Nandikesh Bhalchandra He Pashupate. Adidev Mahadev He Dayanide. Adidev Mahadev He Dayanide.
Takite dikite, takite dikite, takite dikite, takite dikite, takite dikite, takite dikite, takite dikite da. जटाटवी गलज्ज्वल प्रवाह पावितस्थले गलेवलाम्बलाम्बिता भुजङ्गतुङ्गमालिकां तकिट दिकिट तकिट दिकिट तकिट दिकिट तकिट दिक तकिट दिकिट तकिट दिकिट तकिट दिकिट दा डमट् 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 निनादवट्टमर्वय चकार चन्द्र ताण्डवं तनोतु न शिवो शिवं तकिट दिकिट तकिट दिकिट तकिट दिकिट तकिट दिकिट तकिट दिकिट तकिट दिक तकिट दिकिट दा जटाकटाह सम्प्रनि भ्रमन्निलिम्प निर्झरि विलोल बीच वल्लरी विराजमान मूर्धनि तकिट दिकिट तकिट दिकिट तकिट दिकिट तकिट दिक तकिट दिकिट तकिट दिकिट तकिट दिकिट तकिट दिकिट तकिट दिकिट दा तकिट दिकिट दा तकिट दिकिट दा
कृपा करो दुख हरो हर्ष भरो हे शंकर। कृपा करो दुख हरो हर्ष भरो हे शंकर। हृदय कंज सदा बसो हे शिव करुणानिधे। हृदय कंज सदा बसो हे शिव करुणानिधे। आदिदेव महादेव हे दयानिधे। आदिदेव महादेव हे दयानिधे। नीलकंठ पार्वतीश हे कृपानिधे। नीलकंठ पार्वतीश हे कृपानिधे। आदिदेव महादेव आदिदेव महादेव आदिदेव महादेव हे दयानि दे।
अद्भुत, अप्रतिम, अति सुंदर. I request our Chief Guest Secretary DP, Sir, to come on stage for presenting a memento as a token of appreciation to this group. It is a proud moment for us that we have a DGAQA member in this group, Srimati Surishi Bhattacharya. Thank you so much, ma'am. We request our team to provide a memento. Thank you so much. I would request sir and group to have a group photograph. तालियां कम नहीं होनी चाहिए. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. अर्ज किया है, सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रमों ने कर दिया है सबका दिल गुलजार. सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रमों ने कर दिया है सबका दिल गुलजार. मन को हर्षित करने स्वादिष्ट भोजन कर रहा है आप सभी का इंतजार. आई रिक्वेस्ट आवर डिग्निटरीज VIPs to kindly proceed for the lunch in VIP lounge. I request tech team to play the video. I request tech team to kindly play the Lamho Ka Safar video of DGAQA journey. Let's have a big round of applause for all the dignitaries. Thank you so much, sir. I request all the ladies and children to kindly be seated on their seat. And all the DGAQA fraternity kindly be seated. I request tech team to kindly play Lamho Ka Safar by DGAQA